Good evening, everybody. Thank you for tuning in. Let's go ahead and get dressed, and we're going to head into City Hall. I did not take a look at proposals ahead of time, so I don't know what we're up against today. I know Shadiko went live today, but I don't know if they were playing this or something else, so no idea there. I checked my text, nothing new. Saren's on but busy. Nicholas is on. Trying to worry if Cass might be burning out a little bit on the county clerk stuff, because I haven't seen her. That, or she might just be busy with her business. I don't know. Burning out is such a strong term. I remembered the new muscle. Oh, I forgot about that muscle, though. It also doesn't help that I'm driving a boat, so I never actually see my tail lights. It's an excuse, and I know it is, but I spent so long not using them because I didn't have them bound. That's going to take some time to actually get the habit of using them. Can you get out of here, please? Driving fucking 5 miles an hour on a turn. Not necessary. I've got a few seconds. Let me grab one of my twats and post it real quick. There we go. Also, I think I still have food in my pockets. And indeed I do. No name tag. Yeah, that makes sense. I was only on duty for like an hour roughly yesterday. which barely pays for the food I got yesterday, but you know, it is what it is. Oh, right, because yesterday I had like where I clocked in as deputy and then clocked out, and then ran to the hospital and then clocked in as doctor and then clocked out, and then went back to City Hall.
He was using me for sex.
I forgot that was also a thing.
Okay, call me back when you finish shifting.
The other sucky thing is to drive and use the turn signals. I pretty much need like 3 hands. Because I'm driving with WASD. Because, you know, that normal directionals. I'm controlling camera with mouse. That's why you see the little micro movements, the little jittery micro movements of me scanning the area. But then we set turn signals to left and right arrow. I mean, the fullness of time, we'll figure it out. We'll get used to it. Alright, so I got a snack, a dessert, and a drink. That should get me through for a while. And I doubt that City Hall is going to be so busy that I'm going to end up spending my entire night here. It'd be one thing if people actually, you know, called me and were like, hey, I need help with this. And sometimes people do, but, you know, we also get a lot of maybe not so much. Alright, first things first, let's go take a look at proposals. See, of the ones I'm kind of keeping an eye on, if anything's moving, and if there's anything new to keep an eye on. Also, let's really quick put up our yellow pages listing. Yeah, I think we're still in the same spot where the city is quiet right now. Okay. Not worried about anything there. Ronald Rump. I have no idea who Ronald Rump is, but they're available. Alright. Let's take a look at proposals. Note from Andy. Regarding proposals like Ghetto Kaibas, denied and marked as needing to talk to construction first. Not accurate. The mayor's office is to approve any proposal they feel would be good for the city. From there, it's up to our company if we choose to move forward and make it a reality. No proposal should ever be denied on the basis that construction should be spoken to first. It should always go business proposal approval, then speak with construction. Thanks. That is literally not how I was taught. But, I mean, if that's from Andy, Andy's the person who would know. Let's see. Auction house is still freaking pending. Um, Downtown talk is still pending. Pure, no, poison is still pending. Cafe Mesa is pending. Frontier's pending. Let's see. Bookstore. Oh, bookstores. I knew that was denied. I knew that one was denied. That's not new. Knew that was denied. Juice Up's still pending. Queenie's still pending. Los Santos Tours still pending. Got a new review. Let's see. White Rabbit's still pending. Grand Exchange was denied. I don't know by who, though. Oh, it looks like Alex denied it. That's awesome. But at least it's not just me. Alex denied it, and Nicholas agreed with my review. Galaxy Events is still pending. Bugstars denied the second time. No quarter still pending. Air Supply Surplus denied both times. Okay, I already knew that. Xhaven denied. Location claimed. Optimum denied for location. Oh my god. Does this guy have no freaking clue what's going on? Oh, so Robert Wish is back at it again. Okay, is there anything new about this other than you're no longer stealing their name and... Wait. Okay, so now this is more in depth. This is actually more involved now. Like, he's actually put more stuff into this. But some of the extra stuff that he's put in actually sounds like literal extortion. So maybe I had it wrong about what he's trying to do here. Doesn't need to be much construction work done on any property, just the basic work done, making dispatch to assigned jobs, pay out automatically when jobs are finished, location to store vans and chemicals, as well as place to change into pest control fumigator outfits. Something that would be a great addition would be the ability for us to give health inspections and ratings to specific businesses if they do not get repeated cleanings. Perhaps penalties applied on businesses if they do not comply with health standards. Okay, so we've gone from here. Let me pull up my notepad. Um, at this point, we've literally gone from him saying, "Okay, well, here's a cute idea, something we could do," to "I'll fucking ruin their businesses if they don't use my service." All right, so I need to go back to my original notes because aside from that, I'm seeing all the same kind of issues. Again, fumigation, private contracts. Like, fumigation is literally an excuse for your team to go in after chasing everybody else out. Like, you're literally saying, hey, I want to set this up to where you can't actually do anything to me. Um, I am going to really quick pause that. I need to make a note in Deputy Mayor Comms. Sorry, I know I'm not doing too much with you guys right now. I got to write an email to the Deputy Mayor Comms, and this is something I can't really share, but it is kind of time sensitive ish, and is regarding proposals. Okay, that's dealt with. Now back to notes. Sorry again. I know I'm not talking a lot. I'm not doing a ton of stuff on screen. I'm trying to work on this. I will have something content related momentarily. There. And that's everything up to date. There was literally just 2 new ones, and the 2 were 1. Alright. Got it in Andy's inbox. Got it on the proposals form. Handled some stuff that we need to talk about. Sorry that that's off stream, but you get it. I presume whoever Ronald Rump is, they're probably not holed up in the building like me. Saren might be. Especially if he's currently working on a court case. Like, I know he's not in trial, but he might be reviewing documentation or something. So, let's wander around and see what we can find. I presume Cass is it, that's weird. Oh, no, not that. Seems like the most likely turn of events, right? Unless Cass is hanging out with Grail. Which is also a possibility. Or doing one of a billion other things, I don't know. Okay, so it should be like right here then. Pretty much. And hopefully, I'm having an okay day. Not feeling amazing, I'll be honest, but you know, I'm feeling better. Granted, if I was waiting until I felt amazing to stream again, we'd be waiting until forever. In fairness. No, no, no. That sounds awesome. I've never been big on barbecues, I'll be honest, but that sounds awesome because I know most people are. Oh, well, welcome to chat, Lure. Oh, sounds like we're getting rain. Oh. There we go.
And it's also kind of comforting because I think I've kind of manifested to run into other male guys that are on the journey. So a lot of ladies. Oh my God, elephant!
Yep,
I mean,
she's back
sorry.
on Twitter.
Sorry, I didn't call you an elephant.
Hey, this is Doc.
Hello, hello.
Hey, how are you, Doc?
Doing all right. How is everybody doing today?
So far, good.
Been okay.
That's good. That's good.
I
Nice.
submitted my proposal.
Yep, and I have read and reviewed it, and I have
Oh,
passed
hell
my
yeah.
notes on to Alex.
How was it? Was it good?
I said that there were a couple things I was like, I'm not entirely sure, but at the same time, as a general rule, I looked at it and I was like, I like this idea. I like this idea for a business, and I want us to have it.
Very cool. Thank you so much.
I do have to ask though, why
Yeah.
liability waivers?
Because, you know,
Yeah, I wanted to know
accidents.
who else was to ask us that question.
Because, you know, accidents can happen while, speaking Spanish. Yeah. You might
Hey.
twist your tongue out too much when you do the.
I could do
I suppose so.
I'm kind of
Yeah.
emotionally
Also,
drained at the moment.
if I go into
yeah, if you
transaction
wanted to tutorial anything, I could
and
probably do a quick tutorial.
negotiations and
Yeah, quick
mediations,
narrating.
depending
Okay,
on whether
yeah,
you're trying to
let's do it.
mediate or do a
Let's do
transaction between
Ragnarok.
two gang members or two gangs, things can get stupid. And
Okay.
so my idea for that is, bring both parties in, let them bring all their weaponry, bring my parties in, and have them have weaponry as well. Except they keep their guns in their pockets and my guys keep their guns out. That way, there's less chance of them wanting to pull out. If anybody pulls out, everybody gets shot. Now, that's a theoretical concept, of course.
Yes, purely theoretical.
Purely theoretical. So that is one way of like a waiver needing to be needed. Also, if both parties come fully armed and I am only there by myself talking to people, and one party says, "Hey, I'm angry. I'm pulling out my gun and shooting," somebody else is going to get hurt. And that's not going to be a situation like that is not going to be the responsibility of the mediator because the mediator is trying to soothe things and cannot control everything.
Okay, that's fair. That's fair. And honestly, I think in my notes, I think I did say something about that it might be related to possibly tense mediation. I think that I did. Like I said, that was a question that came up, and what I tend to do with my notes is I'll like be reading and I'll be like, okay, this I need to talk about. This stood out to me, and then I'll ask a question and then try and answer it myself.
But like most importantly, it was more tongue in cheek, you know, humor about needing a waiver for learning how to speak Spanish. It just, I don't know. I thought it
Well, I
might be
mean,
funny.
I thought maybe if it's gonna be a waiver about needing to speak Spanish, maybe it has something to do with like there's like a couple dozen people running around like the little Seoul area now yelling "come mierda, come pinga" every 5 seconds, and I'm like, you do you
Yes.
know what those words mean? Are you sure you want to say that?
Are those the federales or is other people?
I think other people have started picking up from them.
Oh God, yeah, definitely people need to learn Spanish.
Yeah. Like if you tell someone come pinga and then they drop to their knees in front of you, there's going to be an awkward situation that one of you didn't know what the
Very
other meant.
awkward. That's gonna be making some interesting things in the street.
Well,
Oh
I mean,
God.
I just, it is good though that there's going to be people out there actually teaching Spanish to people that want to
Yeah.
learn. And then
Very cool. Did
eventually
you?
when you start getting in people who are fluent in other languages, you might be able
Yeah.
to Have you
I know
met
some French speakers. Um,
Winter Season?
I've heard the name. The name sounds familiar. I may have actually met them, but I do not recall.
Okay. Well, the reason she was standing out to me is I don't know if she'd be necessarily interested, but I remember in conversations with her that she's Filipino, so she might be willing
Ooh,
to
Tagalog.
exactly Tagalog.
Very good. Actually, I had somebody teaching me Tagalog, but we didn't get too far in the lessons because
Tagalog. I
things
thought it
got
was
twisted.
Tagalog.
And
Whatever.
yeah,
Yeah.
those R's got kind of in the way. I mean, it
Like they
happens.
do.
That's why you need those waivers because you could get sprains from speaking Spanish and Tagalog at the same time.
All right.
You
Take
want to
care
see a
there.
tarot reading?
Yeah. Sure.
All right. I think they either started or getting started.
Okay, but this will be more of like a current status is the only
Okay, yeah,
thing.
yeah.
But yeah.
Okay.
That's fine.
May we join you?
I'm fine with that if he is.
Yeah,
He's
come
the
join.
client. All right. I'm gonna shuffle the cards, put my energy into it. Then I'll hand them off to you to shuffle and put your energy into it. If
Okay.
there's, I'm gonna say that there focuses on what you want the reading to focus on. When you're shuffling it.
Okay.
I'm gonna quietly observe.
All
I
right.
feel
Shuffle
like this
these
might
till
be
you
an
can
intense
10,
reading.
then hand them back.
Okay, shuffle 2 times and a 3rd time. And there you are.
Okay, let me just spread these out.
He didn't do like a me of what he was thinking about, so we'll only be able to guess unless he actually says it out loud.
All right, I'm gonna turn each card over one by one, and go over what I think it might mean, and to terms of this and everything.
Okay.
So the first card here is gonna represent the mind. So what that means is in regards to the situation, it could be your mind, it could be his mind, probably your mind.
Yeah, more than likely in my mind.
and just like what you've been thinking about a lot into the terms, or how you've been thinking about the situation. And the card I got here is the Knight of the Swords. So there's a 50-50 chance that this represents a situation or person in your life. Overall, this is a card about intense focus, radical, and obsessive. And just sort of
Obsessive.
like it's strong into detentions, into intense focus, or to think that the path ahead. If the things have been slow, it's a sign that it's about to get busier. Your communication skills are on point. You're able to effortlessly convey a message. Uh, Elevated and sharpen your mind by surrounding yourself with
Oh
like-minded
yeah.
people to share your opinion. Heads
Yeah,
is
that's
strong
how
and
I've been.
full force to throttle. Any passionate endeavor is admirable. Be wary of long-term effects and just short cuts it can make. So this is like obsessive is a bit harsh, but essentially this
Yeah,
card, in terms of you, I think it's just like you've been hyper focused on the situation, and you've been really driven to like get it going.
oh yeah, basically my own kind of like life. I'm more focused on like making everything right. Like everything I guess my life's purpose in a way,
Mm-hmm.
fulfilling that, and I'm more focused on my overall happiness and my overall focusing on myself, but also focusing on how much I could help others with my energy and with my insight and knowledge.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think it's yeah. I mean, in terms of the situation with Mrs. White, I think it just means is that you've been really focused on it a lot. Maybe maybe a bit too much focus, but you've been really driven, and you've been really just like yeah.
Oh, I wasn't really thinking about him. I just only thought about it until I got in here. I was
So
gonna
maybe you were right.
actually.
Maybe it is about the what you said then. Sorry. Yeah. It's probably just what you were saying about your mission. Then I'm so sorry.
No, it's okay.
The next card here is going to represent the body. So this is what's physically happening in the world that is around us.
Oh, nice.
And so this is the first one is what you're thinking about and how you're perceiving the situation with your conscious logical mind. This is what's physically going on in the world that's around you. So this is sort of what's actually usually happening.
Ooh, okay.
And so this is we have the Aces of Swords, which is a card about clarity, pure power, a breakthrough, and to just like the
Yeah, it's a lot of
potentials and all
breakthroughs, a
high.
lot.
Yeah, claiming your personal power, all going on and all at the time high. You're able to cut through the noise and clearly see the path that you wanted to take. Your mind is razor sharp, and you're able to handle any concerns that come your way. After your experiencing mental blocks, you're. So I think that this is kind of exactly what you've already said.
Yeah,
You're
basically,
sort of like cleanses. It's everything sort of like cleanses it and
yeah,
becoming
becoming more
clear.
clear. Yeah. Oh
And
my God, that was awesome. We said it at the same time.
yeah, and to just becoming like, okay, I know what to do. I see the path. I've realized what the path is, and I'm coming into my power to walk down it.
Yeah, like when I met Mr. White and many other guys in the past, I always felt like there was something more to them, and then now it's all making sense. It's unraveling in
And
front of my eyes.
and this card actually usually makes a lot of sense. And the body slot, because my first thought was, well, this would make more sense than the mind or spirit slot. But this is what's happening around you. So this
Yeah,
is what you were helping others get. You're helping others reach into that pure potential and reach into their personal power and find those breakthroughs and clarity.
it's not even me. I didn't even realize I was doing that until like maybe it's just me being around them and my energy just
Mm-hmm.
helped them trigger something to their purpose or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
Yeah, but whatever it is about you, you're able to help these people sort of make the next step onto their journey into their own personal discovery.
Yeah, like it was. So I feel like my mom had a similar thing that had to do with I guess soulmates, twin flames, and
Mhm.
knowing which people are on a specific kind of journey and how to activate their soul in a way that they to get them magnetized to their actual person. I don't know how to really
So,
describe that.
okay, I have to turn over to the next card, and I'm gonna ask you a very personal question.
Yeah, what's up?
Is this something you want to be doing?
Um,
Are you're helping others to there's reach to that potential, but are you letting yourself also so go on your own emotional journey?
yeah, I've been avoiding something. Well, I've been trying to not really avoiding. I've been just been waiting around for some kind of clarity. So this has been helping fulfill my time while I
Well, that makes this pretty much
what?
complete sense of the last card. Then,
Oh, okay.
because we have the Eight of Cups reversed. This is usually this
Yeah.
is a card about introspection, to deeper purpose. This is in brooding. Reverse. This is it's about avoidance, paralyzing, and indecisive. So that's why you said that I've got something I've been avoiding. I let out a little laugh.
Yeah,
But it's
yeah.
literally like you spend so much time weighing the pros and cons of the decisions, like that you don't actually pick one. You have to
Yeah,
figure out what
that's
is the most emotionally fulfilling for you, and just trust that the universe is gonna meet you to do that there.
what if I could I mean, I have an idea of what I want and I've been expressing it a lot. I just don't know if if I'm being heard or not.
Mm-hmm.
I want to keep on doing this, like being around people and helping people in a, I guess, an energetic way, like by me existing, helping them magnetize to their actual
Mm-hmm.
significant other by I still have my own personal goals. Well, actually, I think I know what you mean. My actual twin flame that I haven't been really actually. I don't know what's going on with that, to be honest. Because I am on the journey myself. I haven't been really keeping up on that.
Mm-hmm. And yeah, I think you can't keep up avoiding whatever it is. You're just gonna have yourself feeling lost, walking aimlessly. You have
I
to do,
know, I know.
yeah.
I just don't know what more I could do with it. Like, so I'm just waiting for, I guess, another breakthrough until it happens.
You can't keep avoiding. You
Well,
have
what
to
do
make a choice.
I made a choice, but I haven't heard anything yet. So
Well, you started off by saying I've been avoiding.
yeah,
Avoidance is a choice.
so so basically trying to like hmm, I don't know what more I could do with the connection I have, and I tried my best, so I'm just waiting until they do whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe they're doing the same thing because if I'm avoiding, they're mirroring the same thing, so they're avoiding. Fuck.
Possibly.
I don't. I've been doing a lot of good things for myself, though. I just don't know what more I have to do. And I don't want to bother them.
Mm-hmm. I could get to that.
Yeah,
That I 100% get.
I like I already sent them a message, and I'm just like, you know, it's just I can't keep on doing this.
I'm not gonna do that. I was going to, but I'm not going
It
to.
just gets frustrating, and I'm just like, I don't want to be too, I don't know, bothersome. So
I did to do literally the exact same thing. If I did to think I've been hanging out with someone so much that I'm like, oh, they're gonna really get tired of me. I have to just stop being so clingy, I have to just stop up about the thing to them, and then like I step back, and then every time I try to do that was someone though they step forward to meet me, and then yeah.
Hmm. Okay. Yeah, I think I'm in a complicated situation. I honestly don't know who actually. I've been like on the fence since the beginning of this journey. Is like, who the fuck is actually my twin flame? Because I have so many people that's been presented to me, and now I'm just like, is it the person that affected my mind the most?
You have to go after to which one you think is the most this is most emotionally fulfilling. Because you're what you're doing right now is you've got all these choices presented to you. It's making you paralyzed, and it's just stopping from you making
Oh
a
yeah.
decision. You just have to do like don't even you have to just stop to thinking about it. You have to just choose.
Emotionally fulfilling. Okay. I don't know who's emotionally fulfilling, to be honest. I'm fulfilling on my own. The only fulfilling that they could do is just be my partner.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know much more I could do.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't want to like keep on like choosing random people.
Yeah, I could get you to do.
Cause
I
like
Don't make it
think
random.
there's this
Don't.
one person that would fulfill, I guess, a miracle. And I do choose them, but it's like I don't know if it's gonna actually ever happen. And I do message them, but they don't really. Well, they do respond, but it just very eh.
okay. Would you do like a picture of your cards
Yeah,
today?
yeah,
Sorry, I feel like
sure.
I'm rushing it to do a conclusion, but I gotta call and to text from somebody that I have to just respond to do. So let me send you these.
No, it's okay. Sorry.
You have absolutely nothing to think to apologize for. I'm so sorry.
No, you shouldn't be sorry.
Okay. Yeah, there you go. I'm so sorry for rushing it. I gotta step into the back again. Return to this call, but real fast. This is I think it's really a friend of mine that I was told was in the ICU yesterday. Today
Oh
is
God.
I gotta call him back now.
No, it's okay.
Hey.
See, I'm in a complicated situation.
I think old situations end up being complicated one way or another.
Dude, it is, man. It always is.
The person
Just
that I actually want to be with, they're already taken, and I'm just like, they're married.
yeah, that complicates things, man.
Yeah, that's a big oof complication. That's not a little one.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I know they want to be with me, but I'm just like, what if I chose someone else and they actually come back and just like got a divorce and came to me, and I made a decision to be with
That
someone.
do not wait. Just don't fucking wait.
Yeah, honestly, because if you wait,
Don't.
what if you wait and you're
Yeah, no, no,
90
no,
and
no, no,
old
no.
and gray and on your deathbed and
Yeah,
you never truly knew love because you're still on
yeah,
pause.
dude.
I honestly don't even
Relationships.
care about that, to be honest.
No, relationships like that are only good if you're in it for fun. Because that's gonna be very sticky, very on the side, and there's only going to be whatever time is available. So if you are just in it because it's something nice, then you might not get hurt.
No, it's not even that. It's more so like I have to take accountability of what occurred because like it happened almost like 20 years ago. And it was we both felt it. It was love at first sight. But then like I just
He's not
it was
obviously a
too
lot older than
intense
he
too.
looks.
My
Then
mind was racing every time they were around. My heart was racing, and it was too intense. So I basically said, "No, fuck it. We're never gonna be friends. I don't want you around me."
you panicked.
Yeah, I was going through it for a year or two, and then 10 years later we run into each other. Another option, another I guess what was it? Another chance at it, but it didn't happen. And they ended up getting married, and then now another 10 years later, another chance at it. And I don't know if I want to wait another 10 years by saying no again and then getting haunted by it 10 years later again. It's been like that. It keeps on going back and forth, and then I'm reliving the same moments over and over. And then the same scenario happens over again. Like,
May not be the thing, bro.
no, seriously, it happens. Like, it.
No,
It's a weird thing. It's like,
yeah,
it's a soul contract that keeps on happening. It's a karmic cycle that keeps on happening. It's not even me. For some reason, like, just things start going wrong every time it happens. And I've gotten clarification on it, and it's the same cycle that keeps on happening every 10 years. So I don't know what to do with it. Like the same scenario, like me being in the city, and then all of a sudden this something happens where I want to leave, and then people being petty ass bitches, and then it happens. It happens. It's the same thing. And
Yeah.
then it goes like it's a weird the same freaking three same things. A betrayal,
Okay.
a group of people, and then like them coming back. And then it's just like what the hell is going on? Why is this happening over and over?
You might be calling it, man.
I'm not even calling it.
Well, you might be subconsciously calling it. If something keeps
Not
happening
really.
around you, you're doing something that's bringing that forward. I gotta step out, guys.
Hey, it's Doc. Is Kyle is still here?
Yeah, I'm right
Kyle's
here.
Any chance you want us to sign in now?
Oh, is the hospital in need?
Yeah.
The guy mentioned it yesterday today. Literally, just said, "What I need is a fucking kicking doctor."
Okay, well,
Because Nancy doesn't know what she's doing.
Okay.
okay,
So.
then yes. The answer is yes.
Okay. All right, I'm gonna there's a doctor on his way to the hospital.
You need to do what's good for you, man. Don't focus on this one guy.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Doc. I appreciate it.
Of course. Well, that changes our trajectory for tonight. I would have figured he'd already gotten someone, but, you know, if he's still in need... First things first, I need to go to City Hall and clock out. A little closer than I intended to get, but I mean, technically, Nancy, like from a purely
What do you mean my bank account
systems point of view, Nancy can definitely
I can
deal with it
promise you
for
I've
him.
never been to fucking Malaysia.
But if he wants MedRP, yeah, MedRP literally requires a doctor. There's no ifs, ands, ors, or buts. Nope. Nancy is not a replacement for actual MedRP.
What's up?
I'll just hit park in the whatchamacallit, the hospital parking lot. Running from Uwu is going to add extra time, and we do have those doctor parking spaces. Just hope it doesn't get stuck in there again, like what that other car was. Jesus, locals. Locals are trying to kill me on the way to the hospital. Come on, come on, come on.
We're good. Oh, God.
I would have never guessed the Grail Drive, considering I had to stop at City Hall first to clock out.
Yeah, did you tell who you drove?
No, I actually couldn't.
Hmm.
Very. It's almost Halloween themed. Yes.
Nancy, stay on duty. I'm gonna need you still. Oh, really quick, I need to... Really quick, I need to queue in.
Actually, if your shoelaces were purple, that would be
Alright, the
awesome.
patient is already in, is in ICU, you said, right?
Yeah, they said he was already in
Is
the,
he-
the back.
Okay.
Is he okay?
I mean, you could just
I doubt he's actually back in, like, that area. Oh. Believe I have some here. I just... Looks like you might be under the bed. Let's try and get you a little bit more comfy so I can see it clearly. There we go. Are you able to hear me, sir?
Yeah.
Alright. So I understand that Nancy wasn't... Okay, she did some basics.
Nancy did the job of an 8th century combat medic and gave me drugs.
Yeah, unfortunately that does kind of track. So I'm going to go ahead and examine you here and see what's going on. And also while I'm doing that, just tell me in your own words kind of like what's going on here.
Oh. I'm not super sure. The EMS who let me out of ICU told me I had several broken ribs. I think that's been treated too, though. Apparently the front part of my skull caved in. I don't know what Nancy did to that, but it's getting harder to think as the drugs were. I think I had a dislocated arm, though. It's a bit numb, but functional for the most part. And I think I had a tibia fracture that's somewhat been taken care of. I've been trying not to put too much weight on. That's about all I can remember them telling.
Okay. I'm definitely seeing the injuries you're describing to me. I'm just trying to, do a once over. Just want to make sure there's nothing we're missing here. Because obviously I want to make sure that we treat you and get you back up on your feet, all right? You got
I
Cass worried
understand.
about you, and I don't like making Cass worry.
Yeah. There was, I think, some internal bleeding, but I wouldn't be able to tell you if that stopped or not. I don't know exactly what I'm looking for.
Okay, let me do this. Let me go ahead, Dr. Kail to Nancy, I'm going to need your assistance in the ER with previous treatment. All right, Dr. Nancy, I need to know exactly what we're looking at here because I want to make sure that he's up on his feet. Come on, give me some me's. Give me some me's. Give me some me's, dude. Okay. All right. Nancy's saying internal bleeding's taken care of. We'll definitely double check just to be safe. And of course, the skull repair surgery that wasn't exactly, you know, necessarily up to standard. Okay, that makes sense, yeah. Actually, it doesn't, but, you know, we're going to take it. Alright, so there's a lot to go over here. So, best bet, I'm going to go ahead and get you on a gurney. And we're going to go ahead and get you over into one of the operating rooms. Just so I can get you, I'll get you under, take a look at the skull, make sure we get a better fix on that, and then take a look at everything else just to make sure that you're going to be in good shape, alright?
Okay. Okay.
Alright, so let's go ahead and get you ease you out of the bed so I can go ahead and get you onto this gurney. Alright, here we go. Alright, and from one bed to another. That didn't happen, it's not possible. Alright, just get nice and comfortable. I just gotta get you hooked up here. Let's see here. Okay, good. I got vitals up. Let's see. We need to do the IV over here. Alright, good. I've got some blood for when we need it. I got an IV feed. I'm going to go ahead and get you hooked up here. You're going to feel just a little bit of a pinch in 3, 2, 1. I've got an anesthetic in the IV, so you should be starting to feel a little bit tired, and the feeling of the drug starting to kick back in. Just let it take you to rest. And once it gets you to rest, we're gonna get started here so I can get you back up on your feet, alright? Just relax and let it take you down. Go ahead and count backwards from 10 for me if you could, please.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5,
Let's just take a look here. Just make sure everything's nice and stable. Sounds like you're out like a light. Just want to make sure. Okay, vitals are fine for now. A little low, that's normal with unconscious. Alright, let's start over here at the head. Alright, let's take a look at the fracture and the repair work that was done on it. Yeah, it's looking like she tried to glue the sections of skull back together rather than just putting a bone graft over the exposed portion. Alright, we're going to need to go ahead and carefully remove those fractured portions, so we can get a graft on there that's going to do the job better. Looking pretty good there. While we're here, just going to double check any possible signs of contusion. Just make sure there's nothing else going on there. I realize now that I'm not getting any reports from him being on this side. Alright, I forgot. Now let me get over to the other side so I can probably see. Okay, I'm seeing a little bit of swelling and a small contusion. I keep forgetting that side of the bed is a dead zone for me's for some reason. Mannitol, that's what I was thinking. Alright, one moment. Alright, gonna add some mannitol to the IV feed. That's gonna definitely help bring down the brain swelling. That's gonna help with the bruising we're seeing. Now let's go ahead. Just need to take quick measurements here. Okay, perfect. It's not too bad, thankfully. That's not a crazy size or shape that's going to cause us too much issue. We should be able to go just in with a basic bone graft. Actually, apparently they fixed it because I did see that one. Or I have to be just like right here and not over by his arm. Okay, that's looking good. It's gonna need a couple days to set fully, but other than that, that's gonna do far better than what was originally set up. Okay. Sorry, I'm also making notes as we go. Um, the challenge when you've only got one person is I'm trying to take notes as I'm going. Internal bleedings resolved, contusions addressed, skulls addressed, dislocated arm, and tibia fracture. Alright, I'm going to go and get some lidocaine on where the graft went on. It's going to help with the pain once you can feel it again, once you wake up. And it's also going to help keep the area from getting infected, which is obviously priority number one. We want to make sure that you're able to heal successfully. Alright, we're going to need to get a skin graft on here also, since the skin itself was largely removed, and that's something Nancy never fixed. Thankfully, since we got the lidocaine kind of in between the two, it'll absorb into the body and it'll keep both sides numbed out and keep it from getting infected. And then we just need to go ahead and get that portion wrapped up in bandages, just to keep it nice and clean and dry while it's healing. All right, let's go ahead and move on. We'll take a look at, just take a look at both shoulders. I wasn't specified which one was dislocated. Let's go ahead and get that into that and make sure that's okay. Okay, yeah, it looks like it was the right shoulder. Let me just make sure that it is in fact dislocated, not anything worse. Okay, see, now we're getting me's. We're getting me's. We're getting some activity here. Come on. Okay, good, good. It is just out of socket. All right. Thankfully you're numb, because this next part would have hurt otherwise. Well, not hurt, but it would have been, you know, it would have been jarring. Alright, we're gonna go ahead and get that back in here. In 3, 2, 1. Okay, good. That feels good. It feels like it's back in place. I'm gonna go ahead and just really quick take your arm. Just gonna do some motion testing. Make sure it's operating as it should. Just move it out a little bit, and up a little bit, and out a little bit. Just make sure it's moving on its socket as it should. Oh, thank you, Misty. Okay, yeah, the motion feels normal. That's good. That's good. All right, and then we have the possible fractured tibia. So let's get down there and take a look at that. All right, let's just see what we're looking at here. Okay, yeah, no, this does not look great. This really does not. All right, we're gonna have to proceed carefully. We do not need to cut that. We do not need for it to go compound. Right now, it looks like a fairly simple break, but all right, let's see where we are. Vitals, everything holding good. Okay, good, good, good. Everything's nice and stable. All right, we're gonna need to get access here to the tibia. Right, just go ahead and get in here. Feel like that's more femur than no, no, that's tibia. Well, I don't know why I said femur. What the hell, brain? Okay, so far so good. All right, I'm able to see the break. All right, we're gonna go ahead and use just a small amount of bone graft, almost like bone glue, to go ahead and rejoin the tibia back together. So I make sure we get it just about right. Sorry, I'm also taking notes, so I need to put it back in socket. Motion normal. Tibia. That's looking good. That's looking good. We're gonna go ahead and get you stitched back up here. All right, we're going a little bit of lidocaine here where we suture this up. Just to make sure nothing gets infected. And also for any pain you might feel when you wake up. All right, just gonna give you a once over one more time. I just want to make sure we got everything we need to do, okay, so that we can wake you back up and see what the next steps are. All right, everything else is looking good. All right, let's go ahead and get this turned down here. All right, another couple moments and you'll probably start waking up. All right, how you feeling? You with us?
What's going on? Is it over already?
It's over already. So here's where we got some choices. Because there are two things that you need to be aware of right now that are going to be very important for your healing going forward. One of which is you were absolutely right. Your tibia was fractured and pretty badly. I was able to go ahead and get it rejoined, but this does take time, and during that you're going to want to be off that leg, if not 100%, at least like 95+% of the time. Like maybe crutches, but you're going to be better off like in a wheelchair or in bed. Second thing
Okay.
is with your skull. That was, I think the official term was a clusterfuck. What had happened to you?
Oh god.
It's fine though. I was able to remove the broken shards that have been glued back together. I was able to put a proper bone graft on there. So we have that setting in. That does take usually a couple days to fully heal. So any kind of like head bump, it could potentially dislodge it. So for next couple days, you're gonna want to be again pretty much bed rest, or you're gonna want to be wearing a helmet literally 24/7. Like even in bed, wear a helmet in case you fall out of bed.
Okay.
So
Okay.
uh, ultimately, I'm going to leave the ball in your court. If you feel more comfortable being released to your own home and following those very, very, very strictly, I'm willing to go ahead and sign you out and release you. However, if you have any doubt in your mind whatsoever, at a bare minimum, I would ask you to stay for the couple days for your head. The leg, optional. We can get you a wheelchair. I just need to get approval for it, and I can reach out for that. But for the head, at a bare minimum, that the leg, is okay. We can fix it again. Tell you no, take care of it next time. The head could literally kill you if you're not careful. So, like I said, ultimately, end of the day, it's your call. Do you feel like you can take those precautions I just gave you and be super, super duper careful for at least the next couple days? Or do you think it's better if we go and get you back into ICU?
I, I think I can be pretty safe.
I mean,
When I broke my ribs earlier, I was in a wheelchair for a while, and I made sure to stay out of any danger. I think I
okay.
did pretty well.
So the only challenge is at this point, I'm not asking for pretty safe. At this point, I'm asking for ultra safe. Like literally broken ribs, they can re-break and we can fix you and save your life, and you're, not even necessarily life threatening. This one, I just want to be very clear, is life threatening. So pretty safe. I'm a little nervous about you saying that.
I think if I'm in a wheelchair and just grab a good helmet, make sure I don't really go anywhere too far, I should be okay.
Okay, okay. So we'll go ahead and get that set up. Real quick, can I go ahead and get your ID, please, so I can go ahead and reach out and try and get that wheelchair for you?
Where the fuck is my ID?
Oh,
Not
you
that
don't
I
have
have
a
a physical
physical?
one on me.
Eh, it
No, I don't think
happens.
so.
All right, Eros Toussaint. Okay, 14781. All right, give me just a moment to try and go and get all this kind of put together here.
Yeah.
All right, hopefully it shouldn't take too long. If you don't mind, so as I mentioned, Cass and Grail are waiting out there. Would it be all right with you if I go ahead and let them in, or if I go out and talk to them? I leave it at your discretion.
Um. Yeah, you can. You can go out and talk to them.
Okay,
But try to collect my thoughts really.
all right, that's perfectly fine. I will be back in the next minute or two. I actually, all my medical knowledge is seriously just, autistic focus. Where are they? Where are they? Where are they? Where are they?
I remembered. I this is helped to transport. This is someone resistantly, and I apologize so much. I felt this was so bad, but it was also so big because no one ever responded to the 911.
Uh,
Hey, is this you, KKK?
yeah, would you two like to come in and talk?
Yes.
Not necessarily to him. He's still recovering
she's
from
in
the
her
medicine,
head,
but
so.
I can talk to you. Like I said, he's still recovering from the medicine, so he's not ready to speak to anyone right now. But I can talk to you. He gave me permission to speak with both of you.
Okay.
Okay, so he was brought into apparently by EMS. They brought him into Dr. Nancy, and there were some concerns with the treatment, but he was put into ICU just to kind of hold him stable. So I was able to go over him. He had a pretty bad skull fracture, of which Nancy had treated by gluing the fractured pieces of the skull back together, like trying to yeah.
Oh, good God.
So I was able to remove those cleanly and get a bone graft in place. He did also have a thankfully not like compound or anything, but a fairly nasty tibia fracture. Thankfully, we were able to get that taken care of as well. He is going to definitely be off his feet for at least a week, probably more. And he is going to need to be extremely, extremely careful with anything like him bumping his head in any kind of way for a couple days while the bone graft seals. Beyond that, he did also have a dislocated shoulder, which I was able to pop back in. Other than that, everything, and he did have some minor brain swelling. I got him on a dose of mannitol, and that's was bringing the swelling down. So we're looking good there.
Okay.
After talking to him, he is wanting to. He's saying he does want to be released today. He does not want to go back into ICU. I'm making arrangements to get him a wheelchair. So
Oh,
that
he's not gonna like that very much.
he was. It was made very clear to him that if I am going to be releasing him and not throwing him in ICU for a week at least, he is going to be leaving in a wheelchair, and he's going to like it. He's also going to be. I'm going to take him in the back and see what we have for a helmet for him before he leaves, because he is to wear a helmet 24/7, even when sleeping, for the next couple days.
Okay.
He's really that.
It ultimately, at the end of the day, it's it may be nervous precaution, but with the head, with the skull one especially, the way it's positioned and with the previous bruising there, if something were to happen to dislodge that, it could be potentially life threatening. So an ounce of prevention is worth a pound of cure.
And this was just from falling down a mountain?
I mean, I don't know the full background. I only got limited information from Dr. Nancy.
Oh,
I know what I saw when I got here.
okay. Does any of it, well, at this point, you can't see if there was any foul play in the damage, or does any of it look like more than just falling down a mountain?
Honestly, everything is consistent. There were nothing that like consistent with like gunshots. There's no like contusions around the neck for strangulation. Anything that would suggest foul play. There's no real
Or like-
injuries concurrent with that.
Or like a hatchet smashing the skull?
Yeah, no. If it was the injury, it wasn't like a hatchet wound, like a bullet hole, anything of that nature. It was relatively round, but it was a fairly small. It was not like like a hatchet wound. Obviously, it's giving much larger kind of a gash type thing.
Gotcha. Okay.
Anyway, I did. Let's see here. Just got a ping. Okay, yeah, I have authorization to go ahead and get him a wheelchair. I'm gonna go ahead and get that taken care of, and then I'll go ahead and get him up, and we'll have him out pretty quick here. Just hang tight for another couple minutes, all right?
Okay, thank you so much.
Absolutely. I feel bad for the person who just got admitted by local EMS, because they're taking low prio for a moment, I'm afraid. Yeah, it does, unfortunately. Are you back with us, Gemini? Are you still in your thoughts?
No, I'm here. I'm here.
Okay. So first things first, I did get the approval. I figured I would, but I got it. So I'm going to go ahead and charge you for the wheelchair. Since it is approved, the insurance cost is $1,500. 14781. Okay, that's 14781. Just a moment. All right, you should see that popping up. Perfect. All right, so I've got that there for you. You should be able to reach it from where you are. If not, you can get it in a second.
Yeah, I can.
Okay, we can get it for you in a second. No worries. And then I did go ahead and as we discussed, I went ahead and let Cass and Grail know what's going on. And then once we get you in the wheelchair, I'm going to take you in the back. We've got like a little closet full of clothes back there, so we can find you a helmet that fits you if you don't have one already.
Yeah. I don't think I have one with me. I do have them at my apartment though.
Okay, well, yeah, no, this is you probably will find some similar styles. Well, wait, actually,
Okay.
I'm not sure if you can find the similar style. Well, we'll see. We'll see what happens. All right, so you are ready to go ahead and get up from your bed, so we can get you in that wheelchair.
Okay. What does it look like? I can only reach into my apartment.
That is very concerning. Okay, so what we're going to do then, give me a second. Make sure you're not trying to reach in your apartment.
No.
All right, I'm going to go ahead and pick it up. I'm going to put you on a gurney, and I'm going to bring you back over to the ER instead. Sometimes these rooms are a little touchy. All right, let's try right here. Come on, tell me it works.
Nope. I might have to take.
Okay, if you need to take a quick power nap, I'll be right here. While I'm waiting on that, I don't know why I did that. I'm going to just make sure I've got my notes here. So brain slightly swollen, small contusion, 30 cc mannitol. Replace fraction sections of skull, glued together by Nancy, and replaced with a bone. Removed. That was supposed to be removed and replaced. Oh, hello, Caps. We'll take a couple days fully set. Arm put back in socket, motion normal. Tibia simple fracture, reconnected using bone graft to seal. Recommending off feet for at least 1 week for break to heal. Wheelchair off by Dr. Gothe. All right, how was that nap?
There we go.
Just what the doctor ordered, huh? All right, perfect. Go ahead and come with me.
Oh God, not these doors again. God.
That's okay. I got one for you. Pop the other one with your chair if you need to, and there we go. That works. Doing good. Doing good. Let me get up in
hate
front.
wheelchairs.
It's a necessary evil. It's a necessary evil. It's this or ICU for a week. Would you rather put up with Dr. Nancy for a week?
She's not a doctor.
I mean, she acts like she is.
She's more like an 8th century combat medic.
I mean, you're not wrong. All right, come back here. Get around the bend. There we go. Let me get this door for you. Welcome back. Oh goodness. If you need a pop, step back and I'll come out so I can pop it. All right. Let's try that again. This time without me stepping one step too forward. All right, through here.
Oh, I almost got it.
Oh, goodness.
I'm stuck.
Yeah, a little tiny bit, I'm afraid. And I can't get past you. And I locked the door. Here, climb out of the wheelchair for just a second. Just rest on the bench right here. This is just sorry about that.
It's fine.
All right. So are you able to see
get
some options here?
Yeah. Let's get a helmet. Mm. So I'll go with my trusty helmet.
Oof.
Where? Mm. I'll stick with it.
I'm admittedly a little bit worried about that helmet in particular. It looks like your hair is able to push through it. I don't know how stable it is.
It's I think if I just can just put my hair up in a.
Oh yeah,
a
just
hair
tie it
tie.
up.
Oh man, my hair tie's in my apartment.
I don't have one, I'm afraid. My hair's too short.
Yeah. God damn.
I used to wear my hair long, but then I cut it before I got one.
All right. Maybe is it okay if I don't wear this until we can go to 24/7 get me a hair tie?
I mean, it'll be as long as you're promised to be super, 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 super
I'll
careful.
just maybe I'll just stay outside of Viceroy and have someone go grab me.
Actually, that's a great idea.
I'll just take it off for now while I'm in the hospital.
Okay. All right, follow me. Let's get back. Yeah, back in the chair and follow me.
Hospital's not too dangerous. Not too many steps other than outside.
Yeah, other than outside. Okay, that worked. That worked.
Did it?
It did it not? Did
I'm
it?
stuck.
Oh my god.
God, I hate. I wiggled a little
Pause.
bit.
Pause.
Okay, now I'm actually stuck. I can't turn that off.
Oh jeez. All right, let's
There.
climb out and come through real quick.
Yeah, I'll
Yeah, it's like I said, 95% plus. Doesn't have to be perfect 100.
Yeah, no, trust me. That week I was in the chair, I learned a lot about this.
All right, let me get that one.
Hey, Gemini, want to borrow my bike?
Yeah, sure.
Grail.
Even though I'm stuck on the door frame, I don't know how that.
Maybe try backing up real quick. There you go. There you go. Maybe.
That's good. Hmm?
There we go. Yeah, we definitely need some wider door frames in this city.
I need a doctor-ordered hair tie. Can someone go grab one? At
I
the
prescribed him
24/7?
one hair tie.
Here, I've got one that I will happily give up. I don't want it.
Oh,
There
I
you
need
go.
to get you a new one, Cass.
No,
Did you
I
know
can't
it?
fucking.
It's okay if he stands up for short bursts like this. I
Hello.
said 95+%. Doesn't have to be perfect 100. I know this city's kind of crazy.
Okay.
Very crazy.
Yeah, I'm This city Wait, isn't no, wheelchair accessible.
Some pieces are, but yeah, it's a large part of it is not. Cass knows that story.
You don't even try. That's the fault.
You actually look kind of sick wearing that helmet. I like it.
We need to
All
put
right.
some turbo on that chair.
No.
Turbo.
I need Happy. I need
Put some
Happy to show me
transmission.
how to install the self-driving.
Yeah. There's a. Get some.
Driving? Oh.
Nope, you just get a chauffeur instead.
Don't do that. I'm gonna fall over. The doors don't like it when you do.
Well, it's not exactly self-driving, but you don't have to drive.
Yeah, you'll be good. You'll do good,
Thank you
man.
so much again for signing in. I'm
Yeah,
so
thank
sorry
you, Kyle.
for
I
even
appreciate it.
assisting.
Oh no, you're absolutely fine. I mean, I'm glad I was able to help. I'm just sorry that you ended up in this circumstance that you had to call for me because Nancy did kind of a. Anyways.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Anytime. So the one last thing I am gonna say, You're definitely going to want, with this skull, you'll be able to kind of tell in a couple days that it should solidify pretty nicely. Like I said, just be very careful not to bump the area. With the leg, I'm going to definitely recommend you come back in a week to keep an eye on, how it's healing. And at that time, if you're looking good, then great. If you need a little bit more time in the chair, we'll go over it then. All right?
Got it.
All right, you take care of yourself. I've got a report to write up, and it's not going to make Nancy look good.
Oh God.
Good.
Okay.
Thank you for
I appreciate it.
Coming in.
Absolutely.
Yeah, thank you again.
Of course. All right, take care, everyone. Be safe.
All right, you too.
Thank you.
Thank you, doctor.
Of course. Yeah, this is going to be... I mean, I know there's literally nothing that can be done about Nancy, first of all. And second of all, honestly, like, it's pure RP. Why are these chairs so stupid to sit in? All right, so let's go ahead. We're going to bring up the file, because one thing that I was definitely told, and I'm going to follow, is we need to do it in a file first and then transfer it over to MDW. And I'm on board with that. I feel like that probably is a good idea. I mean, firing Nancy sounds like a good idea until you realize that means there's zero medical care when there's no doctors around. And as you're so fond of mentioning, the curse. And it is currently October 10th. Yeah, go for it. Go ahead and test. Let's. I don't know. I don't know Gemini's player name. Go ahead and shout out. Dang it, Brain. Come on, I know her name at least. Sorry, one sec. Processing. Dikiza, Dikiza. That's Cass. Oh, okay. Well, yeah, Cass.
Nancy will check me over if I got any broken bones, hopefully.
What are you hunting? No, it actually did not come through for me either in my stream manager. And I'm sitting here looking at the the little pop-ups on the overview, and I'm not seeing it there either. Inspection of the fracture in the skull was resolved by gluing together the fractured pieces in place. Pressure in his in the Oh, okay. Well, I'm glad you're seeing it. I'm not seeing it, but I'm glad you are. I'm a little confused why I'm not seeing it, but, you know, here we are. His right shoulder was still dislocated, and his left tibia was still fractured. Patient had some swelling to his brain and was a small bruise or a contusion on his. I'm trying to remember. I think that literally is frontal lobe. Where the break would have been, I think that, yeah, then it is frontal. Of course it is. Front. I don't know why I checked it. Some part of my brain was like, oh no, that's wrong. It's an image of a megaphone. It says shout out given to that streamer with a link. Huh. Okay. That sounds cool. I'm not sure why it's not working fully, but that sounds cool, and I'm glad that it's something being implemented, at least. Even if it doesn't sound like it's fully properly implemented just yet. Nothing else. There's still the exclamation point shout out or exclamation point SO. At least that's still an option. I'll take a look at it later. Wait, no, this part needs to be later. Because that didn't come until we were already in the OR. That part doesn't... Yeah. Eskia, and yes, I will. Actually, you know what? Let's do it right now. Because for once, I'm literally just working on a report. I can step away and get something to drink. So if you try to message me right now, I will see it in a moment, as I am currently busy getting something to drink. That is not soda, because that's the rule. Oh, that was a bit of a heavy pour. Okay, well, that's what we got. And yes, before you ask, Skia, I did in fact drink like a full glass of OJ after the stream before I went to sleep. All right, I have juice. As per the rules, I only drink juice until it is gone, and then I can go back to soda. All right. Better is a relative term, but yes, better. Am I feeling good is a different question that I don't feel like answering right now. But I'm feeling well enough. Let's see here. Okay, so we've got the bone graft, skin graft, anesthesia. No. No, I dodge. I dodge brick. I will go rest in a bit. Don't worry. I'm not doing a super long stream. I'm probably not even doing a medium stream. I'm not going to guarantee it's going to be... Well, I don't know. Like, it's not going to be a too crazy stream. Unless something really pops off where I'm needed. Let's see. I rolled in my brain, and I got a nat 20. Besides, you're not throwing it at Kyle, so you wouldn't be able to see it. Hey, I told you I rolled in my brain. I mean, granted, with the way I've been feeling lately, it's nat 20 minus 1, so 19, because you can't technically nat us. Well, no, you can nat a dex check. No, you can't nat a dex check. My brain is confused. Trying to remember, is that... It's not femoral, is it? Ah, anterior tibial artery. That's what I was trying to remember. Okay, I was about to say I didn't see the lurk reaction. I don't know if it was my eyes or what, but all right. I see you lurking there. Let's talk. I'll keep talking at you when I talk. Sorry. And we'll see you later. I'll put it there. All right. All right. That should be everything I need. Oh, right. Keep forgetting I have to do that. There we go. Now we can start transferring it into MDW. Oh, that's very close. That's concerningly close. Wait, why did I... Oh. I know why. That needs to be there. Oh, that's... What the hell? That was a lot of gunshots, and it sounded like literally the parking lot. And let's drink it before it gets too bad. Unfortunately, my dessert's going to waste. I actually let it zero out. But it is what it is, I guess. Alright, oh, geez. I don't see that. I definitely don't see anything there. I see absolutely nothing there. Alright, so we are going to... Medical report, title... Technically, that's not injury ailment, so I need to remove that. And that technically does not need to be in there anymore, since that was previously resolved. Alright, so save it a couple times, just to be sure, just to be safe. Okay. Officers involved would be myself. Persons involved would be 14781, which is Eros Toussaint. Imagine having two people in your profile pic, and then also Dr. Goff. Since he gave me the off. And then I need to pull up the actual ICU report. Yeah, the ICU list, rather. Oh. Oh, he actually was in here. I'm confused. He was checked in by Dr. Gates. Well, formerly Dr. Gates. I didn't realize that she was EMS now. Oh, wait, no, I did. I literally had a conversation about that. Okay, no, it's fine. Okay, well, then I don't need to do this because it was already done by EMS. So I don't care. So that's that. Oh wait, I just realized. Let me double check. Were there any more that need to be put in? Also, yes, I know that's there. I'm gonna look at that later. No, there's no more that need to be put in. Okay, good.
You got something to say? Get a job. Ha! Never mess with me.
That local is literally floating. Okay. And nobody's hanging out. But
Hey, bitch! What's your problem?
the Sambo was literally parked in the wrong place. Whoever parked this here is a jerk. Uh... Just make sure the ER is clear. Do a quick sweep. Okay, yeah. Just want to say hi, make you hydrate. Gotta do my party now? Or my PT now? Have a good day. Rest when you feel like it. Bye, Fate. Alright, take care, Skia. Thanks for stopping by. And don't worry, I'll finish hydrating. I'll keep hydrating.
I think I'm gonna pick up smoking.
Whatevs.
I'm just swarmed with locals right now. I'm going up to the roost.
Business isn't exactly booming, you know.
Asshole.
Oh, this might not be a great idea, is it?
Joyriding out. Oh. RIP owner.
That's a chorus of sirens. I know one just left here, but it sounds like more might be coming here. Actually, I can't tell where they're going at this point.
What up? We were on the roof looking at police stuff.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, someone was it boosting over there?
Yeah, I heard some strong rat-a-tat-tat vibes from over there.
Mm-hmm. The police heard it too. Why are there so many people here? Smoking.
I mean, I guess the locals just thought that this was the safest place to hang out.
Yeah.
I mean, do you blame them? You've got multiple medical personnel here?
That's true. And we can treat them if they are coughing fit.
Mm-hmm. And unfortunately, isn't this always the way? Well, oh, I need to turn off that real quick. Isn't that always the way, though? One bit of excitement, and then we're back to just kind of chilling.
Whoa.
What the?
That is a big truck, huh?
Yeah.
A little bit.
Hello.
Damn.
Hi, oh hi.
Hello.
Hello. Oh my god, you're so cool.
Oh, I found this guy on the side.
Oh, goodness,
He
what
fell out of
happened?
his, yeah. I think he crashed his car into a
Yeah.
tree and yeah, he was yelling
God,
help.
your car's
Oh, jeez.
Yeah,
Yeah.
eighth time day.
taller than me.
No biggie.
Yeah, thank you so much.
Crashed your car into a tree, and let me guess, you were not wearing a seatbelt.
Well, I was just going very fast. I
Ah.
actually, there was a EMS vehicle right in front of me, so I swerved to the right and dodged them, but then I hit the tree.
Oh, jeez.
So, you know.
And they didn't even bother to bring you when you swerved to avoid them?
Yeah, I mean, I kind of like, I was behind them in a way, because they were going left, and I don't know, I don't know, they probably didn't see me.
All right, well, let's get you comfy in the bed here.
Okay.
There we go. Now, obviously, I'm just expecting some bruises and scrapes, but I just want to take a look and see just how bad everything is.
Okay.
As well as, of course, just want to make sure there's nothing broken. No feedback from you. Nothing from that. Oh, wait, there we go. Okay, yeah, looks like got a little bit of scrapes and some bruising. So first things first, we need to get those scrapes cleaned up so you don't get any kind of infection.
Okay.
Now
I
this
flew out
part...
my car, it just started rolling.
Oh, goodness.
I have to buy a new jacket.
I mean, what you can always do is, just tell them, take it back to the clothing store, tell them that it looked that way when you got it, and they might buy it. They might just give you a new one free.
Really? Did they sell things with gravel in it?
I mean, I've seen weirder things.
Okay, I'll try it.
All right, I'm going to go ahead and get some lidocaine on here now for the scrapes. So it's got an antiseptic to keep it from getting infected, but it's also a really powerful numbing agent, so it's going to numb out the pain for you.
Okay.
Hey, but Benson, long time no see.
Oh, I'm feeling better.
All right, good. I'm going to go ahead and get those bandaged up real quick first, and then we'll move on to your bruises.
Thank you. How long have you been a doctor here?
Like 3-4 months.
Okay.
I don't know. I've lost track. All right, let's get some bruise cream on here. So this stuff has got the same lidocaine that we used a minute ago, but it's also got some other stuff that's really good at helping heal bruising and bring down swelling.
Okay, thank you.
But I'm doing okay. How have you been?
So smooth.
Oh, thank you. All right,
Yeah,
so I'm going to
like
get some
the
bandages on
smoothness.
here. And that's just going to kind of help keep that in place where we want it. All right, how you feeling? You feeling better?
Yeah.
All right, I'm going to go ahead and get you your feet here in 3, 2, 1.
Oh, thank you.
Just adjust yourself.
Oh, super warp.
Thank you so much, doctor. What's your name?
Dr. Kyle.
I should have an ID on me.
Dr. Kyle. Thank you so much, Dr.
Should be in my back right
Absolutely.
pocket.
Take care and be safe.
Yeah, you too.
The officers.
All right,
can
what
give
are
you-
we seeing?
Hello. I got ejectocetoed from the trunk, bruh.
Oh, no, not from the trunk. That's always literally the worst. All right, let's give you a once over. I'm expecting, obviously, some... Yep, there we go. Scrapes and bruises. Not seeing any breaks. That's always great. So we're going to start up by getting those scrapes cleaned up with some saline. Now,
Okay.
this part may sting a little bit, but I got something for
little
the
bit.
pain. and
Okay.
it's necessary.
Just tell me when you're pouring it. I'll be fine. I'm sure.
Oh, it's already started.
Oh, okay. I didn't really feel it.
Oh, that
Maybe my
that might
adrenaline's
be
pumping
okay.
still.
Yeah, I was gonna say maybe it's the adrenaline. Maybe it's the adrenaline. All right, now we're gonna get some lidocaine on those scrapes. Now, this part, it's got an antiseptic, so it's gonna keep it from getting infected. But more importantly, it's also got a really powerful numbing agent. So when the adrenaline starts wearing off, you're not gonna feel too much pain.
Okay, bet.
All right, those are looking pretty
How's your
good.
day been, Doctor?
It's
A lot
been.
of people.
It's been. It's been up and
I
down.
gotcha.
I'm gonna get some bandages on here just to kind of keep the lidocaine in place and keep those from getting, keep them nice and clean.
Okay.
I mean, not a ton of stuff. Some stuff. I mean, I am officially a deputy mayor now, so that's a change that's happened. All right, now we're gonna go ahead and move on to the bruises. I'm gonna go ahead and get some bruise cream on there. It's got that same lidocaine stuff that's gonna help numb out the pain, but it's also
Okay.
specially formulated to help heal bruises faster and keep the swelling down.
Bet. So like, don't really need ice packs too much.
Yeah, no, this actually skips the ice packs. It's actually faster and better.
Ooh, perfect.
Unfortunately, it's, ER only, but,
Yeah.
All right, let's get some bandages on there. Thank you. Just make sure we keep the bruise cream right where it is. I don't know why I said it like that. Thank you. That was so weird. But no, seriously, thank you. All right, how you feeling? Feeling ready to stand up and take on the world again?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm definitely ready.
All right, I'm going to go ahead and get you to your feet here in 3, 2, 1. All right, you take it easy. Be safe out there.
Thank you, Doc. Yep.
Take it easy. Be safe. Oh.
Hello.
Hello.
Just got a little hungry.
You little hungry?
Bob Smith.
Yes.
I'm
You know,
so
her friend
hungry, I
brought her
can't
here.
move.
All
And
right.
I'll have some food for her here.
You get
on
nice
the
and comfy
table.
on that bed. I'm going to go ahead and get an IV set up for you with some glucose.
Thank you. This is gonna hurt.
You might feel just like a teeny little pinch when it goes in.
Oh god.
Are you bad with needles? Would you want me to do the other arm so you can look away?
Yes, please.
Okay, I'm
Send
going to
it.
come over to this side.
I mean, I pass out with needles, but I'm already
Okay.
kind of passed out, so I don't know. I don't know
Well,
how
don't
it
worry.
works.
You can't see it, and you don't have to worry about it. And meanwhile, we can talk about other things. Like, did you see that latest movie?
Have you seen Smile?
I have not seen Smile. Is it a good movie?
I'm seeing it tomorrow. I'm so excited.
Oh, I hope it's really good then. Hope you enjoy it.
Yeah,
All
that's
right.
always been my worst fear. I blink and then they're all staring at me smiling. I had a nightmare of it when I was 10.
Oh, geez. Yeah, no, that is definitely nightmare inducing. I'm just gonna give you a once over just to make sure you didn't like bump your noggin or anything when you passed out from the hunger. 5, 4. Okay. Okay, no, you look good. So we're gonna give you just a minute here to kind of rest and let the glucose get in your system. That's gonna give
Alrighty.
you enough strength to stand up, and then we can get you that food that she left for you.
Oh, thank you.
I'm not a fan of needles. I have to look away, but I'm not. For me, it's more of a scream factor and like a reflex I want to move my arm away factor than like a pass out factor. All right, feeling like you got a little bit of strength back?
Yeah, it's all coming back to me now.
All right, I'm going to go ahead and get you a little bit more comfortable in the bed here in 3, 2, 1.
Yeah.
And you go ahead and just rest for a minute.
Okay.
I mean, keep in mind, you still got that IV in your arm, so you don't want to go too far. But you got some food right here that was brought to you.
Thank you so much.
So go ahead and grab that and go ahead and nom on that. Oh. I said don't go too far.
Yeah. Ooh.
Oh, something special?
Yeah. Some ramen.
Ooh, nice. All right, so go ahead and like face towards the bed, look away from me, so I can go ahead and pull out the IV. I just don't want you to have to see the needle part.
Oh yeah, good
All
idea.
right, I'm gonna go ahead and remove it in 3, 2, 1.
That was fine.
All right.
Barely felt it.
Yeah, no, you did great.
Thank you so much, doctor.
All right, take it easy. Remember to eat next time. Be safe out there.
I will. Thank you.
Oh, dang, that reminds me. I never cleaned up OR2. I still have my stuff in there. Whatever. Kyle forgot to. Oh yeah, I actually had an operation earlier, Benson. I have super bruised too, his small veins. Ooh. Yeah, super bruised is not a great sign because that usually means that they're kind of like hunting for it, which is never a good sign.
So weird seeing me as A49 instead of E49 in dispatch.
Yeah. I'm just happy.
Or when they blow in.
I'm just happy I didn't have to change my the number, so I kind of just focus on that.
Oh yeah, because you were in that weird phase of we were doubling up on numbers.
I picked my number back when there was no doubling up, and
Yeah, but then someone could have sniped it from you in that time that we were doubling up for like that month.
It's all good.
Let's go ahead and send out a twat. He once had to give me an IV in my hand, and that was the most painful thing I've ever had. Ugh. I'm bad enough with IV in the arm. IV in the hand, I don't want to even think about, like, a situation where that's needed. And no, I guarantee that would really suck. Oh, there was a change to the radio stations, though. That is something that did change. There's now 7 stations. There's a new and a bunch of new songs were added to the different stations, but there's a new station that's literally lo-fi beats.
I'm gonna follow in Bloom's footsteps and go 42 myself.
Yeah, I'm feeling that as well.
Yeah, honestly, I kind of am too.
We're all just. I'm gonna go off duty, drive my ambo up to Alta, and pass out in the apartment. So, nice working. Glad to see you around, Kyle. Hopefully, stay safe and good luck.
Yeah, absolutely.
I
Take
fucked
care.
up
Be
that
safe.
heart so bad. I put a comma instead of the symbol.
Yeah, and I've actually been one thing I was like, I've been okay, whatever. In fairness, I've been not doing the best last few days, and so I'm probably gonna be calling it an early night. I mean, it's pushing 3 hours, so it's not that early, but it's still early comparatively. Oh, hello.
Have a good one.
You too. EMS be advised, going off duty. Nancy once again has control of Viceroy. Yeah, I know. I just feel kind of bad about it. I don't feel like bad to where I'm like, I'm not going to do it. I'm going to work 8-10 hours and nobody can stop me. I'm just like, I'm not feeling I'm not feeling the best. People might need doctors. Like, I literally just had a OR tonight from someone that, there was no doctor when they came around. They actually reached out to me in Discord and were like, are you going to be available last night? And I was like, man, I am feeling seedy as hell. I don't think that's an option. But then he called Cass tonight, and I was hanging out with Cass and Grail. And I'm like, okay. But yeah, see, 1, 2. Now they're all radio Nikes. So you've got electronic, rap, pop, mix, alternative, rock, and then lo-fi. So yeah, the radio got all kinds of change. Feeling back before, that's why I can't be in the city like that anymore. Yeah, no, absolutely do not be like that. Like, do not to the point where you're injuring yourself. Yeah, no, it's pretty cool. I like the change. Also, there's, as you saw, there's some Halloween decorations up, like, all over city. Because, of course, it's October. I'm going to do a quick detour by Legion Square so I can show you what one of them is. There's one there and one at City Hall and possibly elsewhere. But those are the two I know. Alright, have a good night, Nat. Thank you. I honestly can't even see the blinker during the day. Like, I know I'm turning it on, but I can't even see it during the day. But yeah, I finally figured out the muscles for turn signals. Got them set up. Oh, geez. But yeah, now there's more King Ryan music on the radio. It's one hell of a chase. Well, I'm glad. One thing I am glad, but Benson, is it sounds like, and correct me if I'm wrong, but it sounds like that the break did you a world of good. So, I'm glad to hear that it sounds like you are feeling better. And whether that means you come back to the city, or you're moving on to do other stuff, or whatever that may mean for you, I'm glad to hear you're feeling better.
So much time with people that can't really provide me with anything, you know what I mean?
Oh, that was unexpected. Hello, this is Dr. Kail.
Hello, Deputy Mayor. Yes?
Yes.
Hello, my name is Finley Milton. I submitted a business proposal a couple of weeks ago, and I would just like to see if there's any progress or anything like that.
At this point, I apologize. We don't really have anything further yet. I have my recommendation in on it, and we are waiting for the chief of staff to follow up on it at this point.
Okay, all good skis. Just just checking in every now and then, just see what's happening, you know.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay. So the chief of staff has just got to look at it or whatever.
Exactly. We make our recommendations. The chief of staff reviews those as well as the proposal, and then they make a final decision.
What was your recommendation?
My recommendation at this point was that I did recommend that we would approve it.
Okay, cool. Well, hopefully they get to doing that soonish, I guess. Are they out of town, at the at some nerd convention right now, or?
I don't think they're actually there. I know what you're referring to. I don't think they're actually there. I know at this point, I believe it's just a matter of things that they have to take care of and address outside of the city. Which, of course, that kind of takes precedence in a lot of ways, of course.
Oh yeah, obviously, yeah. I'm not gonna no sweat, mate. Just checking.
Yeah, absolutely.
All right. Well, thank you for your help. I appreciate you.
Absolutely, Mr. Milton. Have a wonderful day and be safe.
Bye.
I wonder if he realizes why that's so fresh in my brain, or if he remembers why that's so fresh in my brain. That I could just talk about it right off the dome, so to speak. I think I need to be a little closer to the curb. Freaking hate these parking spots sometimes. Thank you so much for the bits. Sorry I didn't say something sooner, but I was like, oh, I say that and I hear that, and then all of a sudden, but I'm on a call and I can't really talk about it. Why are you so stubborn today? Stop it. There we go. Freaking stubborn ass parking spot. Hate it so much. And I need to remember to just drop that on the ground. Let the tsunami take it away. It's still good. It's not expired yet, so I'll hold on to that in my pocket still. Oh yeah, I just realized. But Benson, I don't think you've been. I think you've been kind of taking care of stuff since I got moved into here. I moved into here like what, like 2-3 weeks ago, something like that. I got really tired of Alta, and I'm like, I need a change, and then I got one. Yeah, it's actually pretty cool. I wish I could redecorate it, but it's pretty cool. Alright, with that, that's going to be the end for tonight. Let's go ahead and roll that beautiful, beautiful end screen. Alright, real quick before we stop, let's see where we're going tonight. Provided this is actually working. Wait, is that for real? That is for real and true. Oh, well then I know exactly where we're going, because I don't usually get the option to do this. It's not his underwear, it's his sleep shorts. We are doing a raid on our good friend of the stream, Old Man Haller, aka Grail. For everyone who's joining, I will see you there, whether or not you are. I definitely want to thank you very much for stopping by. Have a good night, take care of yourselves, and we will see you next time.